Hey, what's up guys? Straw Hat Puffy here. And this is gonna be a new kind of video series I kind of want to work on. I think I'm gonna call it Straw Hat Talks or something like that. Basically I'm just gonna have some chill gameplay in the background. This time will be Balloon Side Defense, and I'll just be talking about some kind of topic for that during that time. I kind of wanted to do this because I was looking through my really old videos and I saw this one of my old videos where I was playing Hearthstone Arena, and I guess I didn't talk too much on a certain topic, but it was really chill just playing Hearthstone and then just talking, and I kind of wanted to bring it back. So yeah, I chose balloons because it's pretty chill, and I guess we'll just get right into it. Before I start the topic, let me get the game set up. I'm gonna keep it pretty simple this time just because I don't know. I'll just keep it simple. Maybe the future talks I'll raise the difficulty, but as you saw I had a bunch of medals and other maps and stuff, so honestly I could go a little harder. I have the gameplay sound off because I don't know, it's honestly kind of annoying, and I don't know, I'd rather just keep it off. So I'll probably just put some chill background music in the back while I talk. But yeah, I'm gonna start off placing a Pat Fusty, obviously the best hero in the game, my boy Pat Fusty. I guess I'll just place him right here. And then let me get my free Dart Monkey out. Oh, never mind, I won't put it. So the challenge I want to propose on myself is I can only use one of every hero per category, so I can only use, or monkey. I can only use one primary monkey, one military monkey, one magic monkey, and then one support monkey. Not including towers, so I will not be using banks or no banks or monkey huts, but I can use spike factories or tack shooters if I decide to. We'll see. Let me just get started. But yeah, what I wanted to talk about was just kind of my thoughts on the new Smash Bros. DLC releases. If you've seen my oh, this is pretty bad. I'll play this up. Okay. So if you've seen my reactions, you could tell that it was quite a 180 because with Steve, I was hyped. So you could tell me and Orange Juice were super hyped. We were screaming, we were hollering. We were quite excited for Steve, and I love Steve. I love Minecraft, and I think Steve's inclusion is super obvious. I mean, Minecraft, one of the biggest video games out there. Tons of people have heard it, even if they haven't played it before. I think after Steve, it kind of set my expectations high. Like, oh, we're gonna get some cool releases. I'm gonna be so excited. Orange Juice and I'm gonna be so be screaming some more. And if you saw the sequential reaction videos, the reaction isn't as stellar, and quite frankly, it's just disappointment. And no, don't get me wrong. I don't hate Sephiroth or Pyra / Mishra. Honestly, I'm just a little indifferent. Of course, I'm not going to be able to know all the characters. In fact, I didn't even know who hero. I mean, of course, I knew Dragon Quest. I knew what Dragon Quest was, but I didn't really know a hero or Terry or even Joker. I wasn't even in the Persona at the time. But I wasn't aware of either of those characters back in DLC Fighter 1. But honestly, I guess I was quite excited for them. I thought Joker and Terry were especially sick. I thought Hero was pretty crazy with all his spells. For some reason, I guess I just couldn't find the love with I'm gonna use basically. I just couldn't find the love with oh, I need some camera. What? I just couldn't find the love with Sephiroth and Pyra. Sephiroth, I think, is a amazing addition. I've heard he's one of the biggest icons or like one of the biggest villain icons ever. And that's in video game history, and I think that's pretty incredible. And Pyra, I mean, I know everyone was saying they wanted Rex, and Pyra. There was like Rex and Pyra. They're saying Rex and Pyra, not just Pyra. Oh shoot, I actually didn't get one. Oh crap, whatever. Okay, that was really bad. Anyways, people wanted Rex, or where was I going? I distracted myself. Yeah, anyways, I think Sephiroth was pretty cool. At first, you know, I was like, oh, who's this guy? Another Final Fantasy character. He's got a big sword, and I don't know. It's another, you know, the memes, anime sword fighter. And some people were disappointed, some people were happy. I will admit he was pretty cool with his big sword, and he had some magic attacks, so like Scintilla and Giga Flare. I thought those were cool. And when, you know, when Sephiroth came out, I was like, okay, he's actually pretty decent. He actually looks like he'd be a top tier. And it's part of the reason. I mean, I know it'd be annoying, but I really want DLC characters to be somewhat good. I think the only one so far is like Joker and Min Min. Though Terry, you know, and Hero each have their own moments. But I'm hoping, and you know, I thought Steve would have been decent, but not. I guess not. I'm hoping that things can change. With Sephiroth, I hope Sephiroth is decently good. Usually, I mean, if they have a sword, they're gonna be pretty good. Though not all the time, as we know, with like Corrin or Violet. But even then, those, you know, those are pretty decent. But then again, you know, everyone in Smash Bros. Is, you know, pretty decent some way, because you can just cheese, at least on like a mid or casual level with players. But yeah, you know, I was like, you know, pretty disappointed with Sephiroth at first when I first saw the trailer, but you know, after playing him, I was like, okay, he's kind of fun. A little hard to use. I can definitely see that there's gonna be a high skill ceiling for him, at least offline. I'm really excited to see more offline matches with Sephiroth. So I just don't know if he's gonna be that good, but we'll have to see. But then when Pyra and Mythra came out, I was a little conflicted. Again, I will say I don't know, I think I sort of advocated for Rex and Pyra, and since the beginning of Smash Ultimate, I think because, you know, I just wanted more first party representatives, and honestly we don't really get much of that, at least with the DLC. But I was expecting Pyra and Rex to come in the very beginning, and then I was like really confused when they were brought now all of a sudden. I was expecting them to come in like Smash Ultimate 2 or whatever, they're gonna make a port, or just not come at all. But I guess, you know, there's not really any rules to DLC, so I mean, it does make sense for them to come, I guess, just not now as I thought, because it was sort of similar to how I thought with Min Min. I was thinking like, oh, there's gonna be no ARMS rep, or ARMS is just gonna come to next Smash game, whatever that will be. But and then, you know, Min Min came, was the first one in Fighters Pack number 2. And I guess, you know, there was 3 characters left for the DLC. And then when Pyra and Mythra came out, I guess I was just disappointed because it was not a not some other hype first party. It was like some character, you know, fans been speculating would eventually get into Smash. Of course, nothing's guaranteed, but I guess, I don't know, I was expecting something more flashy, maybe like a third party, or even if it was a first party, you know, maybe a franchise of less representation, like Kirby, Metroid. I mean, of course, Xenoblade only has Shulk, but I feel like it's one of the lesser known, I guess one of our niche Nintendo franchises. I mean, then again, I don't know. Who knows, really? I mean, of course I'm happy. Pyra and Mythra do look pretty neat, I want to say. They have really flashy attacks. Kind of funny, just kind of represents the anime-esque structure of the game. Okay, it looks like I bought all my monkeys, so I guess I just have to wait the long game before I can upgrade them. But anyways, yeah, they do look cool, and I do like the swapping mechanic. I used the main Pokemon trainer back in the day, and honestly, switching characters mid-fight, it takes quite a lot of skill, both for the player playing and the opponent, you know, trying to adapt to the new character. And I'm hoping Rex and Pyra are different enough. I mean, shoot, I keep saying Rex and Pyra. Pyra and Mythra are good enough that what we will see. I guess one thing is just I'm just not a big fan of some otaku culture and just sexualization. So of course, you know, I think, well, actually, I don't know too much, but Pyra and Mythra, you know, they're kind of out there. They got the jiggle physics, they got the revealing clothes, though Mythra got nerfed, quote unquote nerfed. Her boob window got smaller, got covered up. She's wearing stockings now. I heard it's been like that since her spirit was in Ultimate, but yeah, I mean, I'm not like, I mean, I guess like I'm not against it per se. Like, of course, like, you know, you can have your sexy character and stuff, but it's like, it's just kind of weird when everything's, you know, sexualized or whatever, at least in Japanese culture. And besides, I'm not really sure what I'm going to, but I just want to say, like, I'm sure most people who wanted Rex and Pyra in Smash wouldn't say no to not having Rex. Like, no offense, I just think people who want Rex and Pyra mainly just want Pyra. I don't know. That's a really bold statement. Maybe not in America, or yes, in America, but I'm sure in Japan, you know, they wouldn't mind having a female character. And I do like having more female representation in Smash Bros, because it's not, you know, it's not just all about the bros, also the sisters and anything in between, or not. But yeah, I do like that. I guess I'm also just a little disappointed because it's another sword character, and although they do look different with their elemental attacks, and plus Mythra has some sweet electric attacks, which is not much we see in Ultimate, at least with sword characters. So I guess I do have that to look forward to. Also just, let's see. I don't know. I mean, we just got a brief glimpse, and I didn't really look too much into the trailer yet. So hopefully, when they do come out, as long as they're fun, you know, I'll be satisfied. Most of my mains, you know, kind of get cucked by sword characters anyway, so I guess it's part of my my torture. Just like, oh man, another character I'm gonna have to learn to match up and struggle with. But I mean, hey, that's just the game. Can't argue. Can't do anything about that. But of course, you know, I mean, Sakurai doesn't owe me anything. He doesn't owe the fans anything. And, you know, whatever he picks, whatever Nintendo picks, is totally fine with me in the end. I guess just initially, I'll always sound like I'm disappointed. But really, in the future, I'm sure I'll look back and be like, okay, they were a pretty cool addition, or I'm just glad they're in. Of course, not every character would get in. That'd be way too hard to do, way too much to ask from Sakurai and the dev team. But, you know, of course, it would be easier to be more hyped if it was a character I can connect with. And you know, everyone has different opinions. I'm sure there's lots of people happy, there's lots of people mad. But I mean, whatever you feel, you just have to accept the fact that Pyra and Mythra are in the game. And yeah, just await the last two. That's honestly really crazy though, that we're almost done with Ultimate's development. Like, I can still picture clearly me and my high school band were in New York, gonna perform at Carnegie Hall, and all of a sudden there's a Nintendo Direct or something, or Smash Bros. Showcase that's gonna reveal new details about Smash Ultimate. Before that, we only knew about the little cinematic trailer, you know, of Inkling, you know, the iconic one where they're in the dark and then they look and they see the giant burning Smash logo, and that was so awesome back then. But anyways, back to New York. We were waiting the trailer, and my friends and I were just crowding around my phone. I forgot what we were doing. I guess we were just touring New York at the time. We were at an off time or break. And the trailer came up, and we were just so surprised by anything, just floored, wiped away. I'm not sure what the right word to describe it is, but honestly just amazed. They had, you know, the infamous "Everyone Is Here" trailer, and that was so cool. And then, like, you know, they revealed all these details, like Pokemon Trainer can swap, you know, Olimar's helmet can break, just kind of, or, you know, there's cracks. It's just kind of fun stuff. And then it even amazed us even more, you know, when they said that there was gonna be a demo playable in Nintendo Store of New York, and we were like, oh my god, we were literally right in New York at that time, and we can play Smash Ultimate and like be the first ones ever. And that was honestly crazy. Luckily our parents advisor was super kind. I think his name was Robert. I forgot his last name, but honestly he was just amazing. I am so lucky we had him. He really let us go to Nintendo Store, and of course, not only did I buy stuff, we got to play Smash Ultimate, of course, the demo. And sadly, our time was really short, so we didn't get to play too much. Me and my friend Joey, we got in line, we hopped into one of the games, and we were allowed to do a I think it was a 2v2 or a free-for-all, one of them. And we were on the new Zelda Breath of the Wild stage. And I was like, oh man, I get to pick out of all these new characters. And I was just thinking, you know, I'm gonna play Ike. Ike just looks super cool. I love how they brought back his skinny form. I think it's his Path of Radiance. I always forget. Path of Radiance. I'll just try to get to around 80. I mean 100. But yeah, I did like his skinnier form. So I picked Ike and I tried him out, and I was so amazed. I know, like, I didn't actually focus on fighting the entire match. I was just focusing on the movement, the new air dodge, the dash dancing, Ike's new up air. Is like, I also got some nair loops when we were playing against, I think the two other people we were playing against were using Snake. I don't remember what Joey was using, but yeah, that was honestly so cool. And then one of my other friends, he did a 1v1 match and he was using Inkling, and I've barely seen any gameplay of Inkling, so I had to rely on my friend to tell me about Inkling. And they were saying like, oh, they have some weird taunt, they're kind of hard to use. And then I was like, taunt? And then later I'd figure out, you know, that's a little gesture that Inkling does when they run out of ink and you try to use the Splat Bomb. But yeah, it was just really good times that I'm just talking about it. It's just kind of crazy, you know, because Smash Bros. Has been a big part of my childhood, and even now. I just love the game, love the franchise, and it's just incredible to me that we still get content, we still get an amazing game. Like, if Smash Bros. Didn't have DLC, I'm sure, you know, my love for it would still continue, but just all this speculation, all these reveal trailers, the reactions, everything is just astounding, and it's crazy, you know, that it's still happening. I really do hope, like, as much as I want more characters, I really hope there's more content after Ultimate. I find it really hard for Sakurai to make another Smashers game right after Ultimate. Like, how do you top that? Because when you do that, obviously fans are not going to be happy, because they won't be used to not having every single character. If they decide to cut them, it's hard to say, because the next Smash Bros. Will come in like 5-10 years. Who knows? I don't know what Sakurai's up to. Don't know what he feels about it. Maybe he'll work on a new Kid Icarus game. We'll see. But if they do continue Smash Ultimate support, I hope it's just like, you know, a port to whatever new console's next, and then it just has all the old characters, and then just more waves of DLC. Because honestly, I think Ultimate, as flawed as the gameplay is, I still think it's pretty balanced per se, in that if they just keep making more new characters, maybe add some new modes, if they wanted, they could tweak it up a little bit. But I think the Ultimate engine is honestly really solid, and I wouldn't mind if Nintendo just stuck with it and just had prolonged Ultimate development, just milking as much as it can. Or if not, you know, I mean, honestly, I'm just fine with Smash Ultimate being the last Smash Bros. Game ever. is going down as one of the best franchises, biggest crossovers of video game history ever. So like, you know, as much as I want more third-party representation, such as like, I don't know, it's like, nah, it's like random out of the park, no way it's ever gonna happen. But as much as I want, you know, like Danganronpa or Phoenix Wright, or you know, those kind of, or you know, Master Chief, Crash Bandicoot, there's still so many franchises and companies represented in Smash Ultimate. It's still like, you know, a big celebration of video game history, all in one package. And honestly, I can't ask for more from Sakurai or whoever. But yeah, we are nearing round 100, so that means it'll soon be the end of my talk. Looks like things have been going well. You know, Spike Factory in the very back making that throw at the sub, doing some extra damage, though not too much, and the glue gun kind of stopping them. But I know my DPS is pretty low, Pat and the Wizard, but overall, looks like we're doing great so far. But yeah, hopefully we can make it to around 100. In the meantime, let's continue talking. I guess for fun, I'll just, as I was talking about with Monokuma, Phoenix Wright, I'll just list some characters I would want in Smash. Of course, they are very weird picks, and sure, other people would feel the same as they did with Pyra or Sephiroth if they got in. But, you know, just for fun speculation, I would want, you know, Monokuma. Really love Danganronpa. Would be really fun to see. A villain, let alone a heavy villain. I think Monokuma would be heavy. He's like a robot or whatever. Oh shoot. See them get in. I haven't actually played Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I really should, but I do like the idea of having a lawyer in Smash. Phoenix Wright is absolutely amazing. Well, I don't know, he's not too great, but he's fun in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And I wouldn't mind him getting into Smash. Another character I would want is a Rhythm Heaven character, honestly. Rhythm Heaven just needs more support from Nintendo, whether it's Smash or not. I think a Rhythm Heaven game on the Switch would be absolutely crazy. I would love it. I love all the games are so fun. Music's so catchy. And Rhythm Heaven rep in Smash, I feel like it's a gimme, but you know, who knows? If I had to pick, it would be between Karate Joe or the Barista, or Chorus Kid. On it, either I've seen like lots of cool fan-made movesets for them, but honestly, any of them would be nice. I guess if I had to personally pick, I guess Karate Joe, since he's the most like humanoid standing one. And you know, he already has like a bunch of fighting attacks for him, but of course it doesn't mean anything. Speaking of more like first party reps, I would like to see Porky or Ninten even. I think Earthbound is another underrated franchise. It's very niche. Well, not like a cult following. Still waiting for Mother 3. But yeah, Porky would also be cool. More villains, more heavy villains, more mother representation. I do think the last two fighters in the Fighters Pass will be... I'm gonna slow it down a bit just so I can talk more. Last two will be a third party, and the very last one will be I don't know, some crazy one, but it'll be connected to Smash. My personal guess is Master Chief next, and then finally it'll be like Taboo, or I don't know, the Pyramid. I don't know, the Polygon fighting team, something related to Smash. The very last one. That's my prediction. Of course, it's very out there, and I know I'll be really sad because that doesn't include anyone on my list. But I'll still await whoever these last two fighters are. Hopefully they'll be really cool. Oh man, I don't know if we'll be able to beat this bad. I realize my DPS is really low. But if I don't win, oh well. That's just the challenge I picked. I wasn't really thinking, I just picked some random heroes or random monkeys. But if it happens, it happens. But yeah, that was just like some quick thoughts. Smash Bros DLC, just the future of Smash, just kind of what I love about Smash Bros, or how I got I didn't really talk about all that as much. My first experience with Ultimate, you know, all that. Really, I just think, you know, Smash Bros. Incredible game, incredible franchise. Really excited to see what's next in store with Ultimate development. We'll just have to see. But we'll also have to see if I can kill this bad. Even if I do, I'm really worried about the ZOMGs and the EDTs. Hopefully I can grab one of the ZOMGs with Pat once the thing bursts open. Oh. Oh. What? Sure, everything's good. But yeah, looks like I won. So yeah. That'll be it today. Thank you for listening in on Straw Hat Talks. Let me know if you want to hear more about it. Let me know if there's any topics you want to hear from me. I actually had a lot of fun doing this. It was pretty casual. I didn't stutter as much this time because I had a lot on my mind, and plus I wrote some notes down. And I didn't get to all of them, but there's still more to talk about Smash and whatever. But yeah, we'll see what I decide to talk about next, and maybe I think I'll continue with Balloons, but we'll see if I pick a different game. But yeah, that'll be it for me. Of course, as you all know, like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys all next time. Peace.